just need time.
What is up, everybody? Who's here back with another review of their NBA 2K20 Orlando Magic MyLeague episode number 10, the finale of the Orlando Magic MyLeague, and we are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies for the beginning part of this video in Memphis, the FedEx Forum. And now Brandon Ingram starting off the game with a green from downtown. Ingram now finding Isaac, pump fake on Jaren Jackson Jr., then sneaks in a reverse layup, and Ingram hesitation crossover, drives inside, uses his body to protect the ball, and then scores. Here is Oladipo behind the back, finds an opening, greens up three. Oladipo straight away knocks that down, close straight away. And Brandon Ingram, oh my gosh, Ingram rises up and dunks it down and one. Bolts with the steal, Bolts with the alley-oop, and Jonathan Isaac with the layup finish. Not a dunk, but a layup. And then Bolts throws that down, showing Isaac what he's supposed to do off those alley-oops. And here is Ingram, steps it back for three, got it, rattles it on home again in the first quarter. The Memphis actually plays pretty tough, and Isaiah Thomas sometimes hits those insane shots. You just gotta go, wow, 2K bailed me out. So yeah, but like I said, the Grizzlies played pretty tough. We did, of course, get the win, but you know, you want to see all the highlights. So Bryant with the board ahead of Richardson, who just dunked it down. Now Richardson goes inside for another slam, goes upstairs. Man, look at that replay. Or not, I guess it wasn't a replay, but he went way up there. And here's Cam Reddish, layup spins on in, and here is Isaiah Thomas with the steal up. That's Terrence Ross, who dunks it down home with the tomahawk slam. Big game coming from him. We'll see just how he does it. It's a mean slam. And here's Ross. Brandon Clark on him, playing the power forward position. Ross open for three, and it goes down. Terrence Ross, 2 baskets so far. We're going to look for that corner three cheese. Clark playing way back, so that's a green. Terrence Ross, don't disrespect him. He can put up 17, you know, easy, like, per game. So, but he can drive a quick 30 on you without, you know, really smooth 30 without you even knowing. So here's Richardson with the steal over to Reddish, and he's going to go inside and dunk it down with 2 hands. We're not going to get a replay there, but yeah, we only shot 46% of the field, only up by 8. They have rebounded us. They had a fair amount of steals, so we got to play a little bit better offense here as far as ball movement and all that good stuff. Trying to find some better looks and knock down some shots. And then here's a mean screen from Vucevic, and then Oladipo finds an opening, of course, after that, and gets the 3. Oladipo back-to-back threes. Green for Oladipo. Victor now 9 points. Here's Fultz trying to get past John Morant, the rookie of the year, basically. And does just that, gets the layup inside for the pump fake. Here's Vucevic. Layup is good. For some reason, falls on the ground. And now here is D'Anthony Melton missing the 3. And then Oladipo looking to run the other way after the closeout, and he does with a slam. And he gets into double figures. Here's Thomas Bryant. Layup is good. Ross, Valanciunas on him. Instead feeds it inside to Thomas, who puts that down with the layup there with the small defender. And here's Jay Rich, Green, the 3 in the corner. He's got 10 points just like that. Here's Bryant, give me that with the block. And here's Reddish ahead to Isaiah Thomas, who now has 7 and 5. Here we are already in the 4th quarter. Only scored 75 points so far. Now here's the nice feed. And then Terrence Ross with the green light over Valanciunas. Now Reddish over to Ross. Ross, 3 ball is good. 13 points for Terrence Ross. Much more to come. Now he finds another opening on the break. 3 ball is good. And now Isaiah Thomas looking to get past John Morant. Instead steps it back. The 2-pointer is good. I was looking for 3 there, but 2 points works as well. What a beautiful bounce pass inside, and Bryant finishes it off with the layup. And then here is Isaiah Thomas inside. And then here now is Terrence Ross. We're getting those open lanes to the basket. And that time it was off a Euro step. Vucevic, catch, shoot, no hesitation for the splash with a minute remaining. And another one from Vucevic. 10 points, 7 boards for him. And now Reddish looking for a 3 possibly. And he takes a wild shot. Don't know why, but he gets it to go. Now Reddish looking for Ross. Catch, shoot, top of the keys. Feeling it tonight. 21 for him. And now here's Ross again off the feed from, I think that was Fultz, right? Yeah, so then Reddish, step back, splash in the corner. Double figures for him. Now here is Markelle Fultz looking to go inside with the slam. He's got 10 points now as well. Here's Ross looking for another basket. Green, 4-3, 26 for Terrence Ross. Really smooth game for him off the bench with 26. 6 of 7 downtown, 10 of 15 in the field. Aldebo 11, Ingram 11, Thomas 11, Fultz 10. Everybody who played did score and dropped 10 except for Isaac, but he did contribute 5 boards and 5 assists. But don't go away, folks. We got 6 more minutes. We have some really quality content finishing up the rest of the series. So 18 of 36 downtown, took a lot of threes, but we did shoot pretty good with 50% from the field downtown. So we're simulating the rest of the season. And we're going to simulate the playoffs. We're going to take a look at stats and all that stuff too. So we end up with a 61-21 record. Luka Doncic is your MVP. I was trying to see, how else everybody else does. D'Angelo Russell was averaged 29 per game, which was 4th in the NBA. But Luka, really good numbers. John Morant, 25. Nurkic, 6th man of the year. Kawhi, defensive player of the year. Most improved was Luka. And Steve Clifford, our coach, gets coach of the year. And here's the All-NBA third team. All those good teams, and actually we do get Nikola Vucevic on that. Really cool to see that. Get our center on there for, I think, would that be 2 years in a row? I'm not too sure, but Aldebo makes the all-defensive second team. That's really nice. And Garland on the rookie teams, we don't get anybody there, so doesn't make a whole lot of difference. But in the playoffs we go. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats. You can see Ingram 26 per 36, 24 overall without the extra minutes. But Aldebo with 18, and then looks like I was messing around here a little bit. You can see Vucevic was 16. We saw his numbers a little bit earlier. Fultz 15, also 5 assists, which seems a little bit low. Jonathan Isaac with about 10 and 6. IT 23 per 36, so really good numbers there. Ross got a little bit better as the season progressed. Thomas Bryant not as good as I was expecting. Reddish solid, and then Aaron Holiday didn't really play for me. Greg Monroe a little bit here and there, and so we're taking on Miami in this first round. We're up 1-0, 2-0, and 2-1. We would be playing, it looks like, Milwaukee is 3-1 in both series, 3-2, and now 4-1 for our series. And we're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks here in round number 2. We're up 1-0, and now it's 1-1, 2-1, 3-1. Now we're going to go ahead and simulate them individually. And game 7, we're going to go to Simcast here and see what we can do with that. And looks like we're going to maybe win this game. We had control. They scored 30 or 40 in the third, but despite 35 from Giannis, we still defeat them. So the Bucks blow a 3-1 lead. We're taking on Kevin Durant, Kyrie here in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're simming once more for his current round, and we do win in 6. Now we're taking on the Clippers, up 2-0, 2-1, and it's 2-2. Let's go back to sim round, and it's 3-2. All right, looks like we're gonna hop into Simcast here. Hopefully, we can win this game, put it away in number 6, and not go to a game 7. And looks like we can do that. Although the Clippers take a 1-point lead with a minute and a half remaining, so I said, let me hop in. I wasn't even paying attention, so that's why Kawhi scored right there. I mean, probably would have scored regardless. But yeah, so Oladipo jacks the 3, got it. And we are all tied up at 109. There's a wild shot from Oladipo, is off. Fultz with 10 on the shot clock. Going back to Oladipo. And now here with shot clock winding down. Fultz for the top of the key mid-range. That's off. Lou Will gets the jumper to go. It's 111-109. We're going to call our final timeout here. With 40 seconds left, Markelle Fultz gets a great look, misses. Paul George the rebound. Lou Will on the other end gets the shot to go. We're down by 4 with 20 seconds left. Here's Brandon Ingram, finds an opening over Kawhi. Green buries the 3, and now we're going to get the foul. Paul George makes both shots. We're down by 3. We're going to go to Brandon Ingram here for the tie. Ingram looking to get an opening over Kawhi. Going to be really hard, but he is our best player. We got to find an opening, and he's going to speed boost a little bit to the right side in the green. Brandon Ingram is clutch. Now the steal by Oladipo on Paul George. Oladipo back over to Markelle Fultz. Over to Ingram. Let's get it back to him. They're bringing a double team. Finds Fultz. Open. Jumper is good. On the left side. Markelle Fultz. No timeouts remaining for LA. The shot is off from Paul George, and this team had, just like that, has won the NBA Finals versus the Los Angeles Clippers. And won a game this one. He just came in, hopped in. Brandon Ingram was clutch. Fultz choked a little bit, made it up though for the basically game-winning shot there. Ingram though, 2 threes with greens. crazy shots of him showing off the superstar potential, or superstar that he is now. It's not even potential. He's a superstar. You know, he kind of is in the NBA, but here he's flat out freaking proved it, and he gets Finals MVP. He's a dominant player in our league now, and he's making his name known on this Orlando Magic squad. Of course, we got to, you know, that 2K champagne, bust that stuff out, and this was a weird shot, like the way the camera was kind of going, kind of different. But Jonathan Isaac with the trophy. This young team got themselves a ring. Oladipo, some older guys like him and Vucevic mixed in, some savvy vets, you know what I'm saying. But they're really good too. So this game, Ingram had 36, and then you can see all the rest of the numbers for the other guys. For the other side was Paul George that led the way. Kawhi did not even that good, which is interesting in real life. You know, he would have went all out. We shot 47 from the field, 47 from 3. So that was a huge contribution to our winning. We had 49 rebounds. Ingram, Finals MVP. But hopefully you guys enjoy this series. If you did, go drop a like on the video, subscribe, more content. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.